Welcome to Race Coast Farm. You want to know the reason of the name? Based on what I was told, this area here used to be a racetrack in the early 19th century. So I just kept the name and returned it and said Race Coast Farm. So that's the whole idea with the farm name. Nothing too special. Just because what horse racing used to be here. See what you see it on TV? They used to have that here in this area before. Alright? So there is elements of the horse shoes and so inside of the plot. I will show all you at a later time. But it's somewhere up inside of the bushes. Any questions so far? No, you must have questions. Come. Is that other farm here? A gentleman of another farm where he's doing pigs back there, but that don't belong to me. This is somebody else. There is two cattle. There is one at the top there. One there. So there's a black one there. And there's one at the back there. And the head ball all one time. Okay? At the moment, all the cattle is done manual. As you see, there's some drums there. And my walker back there, so on a daily basis, we take water from the river and water it manual. The irrigation system is not fully set up as yet. So at the moment, we're just doing it by hand. Okay? But in future, when you come here, there will be a pumping station next door. And then everything will be watered according to how it's supposed to be. At the end of the farm, first thing you do, you pray when you wake up. First and foremost. I will start the day with a prayer. Thanks and praise for waking up. After that, head to the farm, analyze what you have to do. So you normally plan in advance. So if today we say we coming and weed, we're not just getting up and say we coming and weed. We know days now we coming and weed today. So when we come, we look at the area that we have to do, and then we weed. A couple of hours, we take a rest, drink some water, and you go again. Alright? So normally we takes about, when we on weekends basically we're here for the entire day. We get here until from about 6:30 in the morning, and we stay here until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. In the first instance. Then we come back again for around 7 when we have to do anything as weed and pest control especially. We tend to do it later in the evening, we don't do it in the daytime. So practically it's a 24-hour job that you really have to take up some time to really get this production the way that you want it to be. My grandparents actually the one that gave me the inspiration to do farming. At that age I was already involved in farming. On a smaller note, but just been there. So food is life. Since you have good food, you must have good life. You understand? So it doesn't matter what you see on TV all over the place. Unless if you cannot feed yourself, you're in trouble. So as I would tell the kids every day, plant a seed. Nurture it and turn it into something else that you can eat. You understand? It doesn't really make sense go and buy food every day and you have a little backyard garden, you can do it. So food is life. Everything you do, you must have food in it. You understand? So my thing is make the best of it. The experience that you have, even if you just don't have it something or mold something, but just learn something about the soil and about food in general. Well, my co-worker is already back there, continue the process of tying up some of it, but I will transfer that section onto him because he will show them how to do it. I already want them to show, I want to show them how to harvest cucumbers. I know they'll be a little bit interested in so because that is their harvest. Whatever the pig belongs to them. So that is where I already, that will be my next section back with them. So my brethren will take care of the staking and the watering section.
You do look close. You look and then tight behind there, tight behind.
Yeah. So, whatever she show you, you have to really look at it and see everything.
Right. Actually, the reason for that. You see this here? You look at it? That's why the tomatoes still not to go now. Right? So that's the best way to tie tomatoes. And the pruning now. You see, it does have low branches, like them looting here so. See like that looting? This could come out. But it does have lower ones. They call that the suckers on them. Right? And some of them does bear tomatoes too. You check. But the real thing for it now is to chop out them low one on them. You see like that so? This could be, but this is a sucker for the tomato. You could hamburg it from being as the way it's supposed to be. Because remember there is a sucker right down. Yeah? So you take you know that right down there. Yeah? But most of the time now, sometimes now you could leave some of them. If they're big already and the bean tomatoes, you could leave them, but you can't leave plenty. Sometimes you have to leave 1 or 2. According to what the tree looking. Right. And this time now, we're pruning that. You see this? mean that so. When you prune it, take out the leaf. That's how the tomatoes to get more light and to bear better. Because the leaf and then could be a problem for the tree by soaking the tree if you have too much leaf. Right? Yeah. Alright, see Lurong, just put what? But to angle yourself, Either you go so, or you come by me here, or you go so or some kind of thing, but angle yourself or you forget it to cut the better way. Angle yourself back too. Remember, according to how you cut it, you don't go get it to cut good. Right? Stand up right here. Angle yourself good. Right? So you're cutting from here too.
So you're wetting around, so all here, so right. The roots are not here, the roots are out. So you take the can and you do like this. Take the time and you make sure that it's saturated. Right, so that one get good water. Right, good.
You know, not to damage the rest of the plant. You hold on to it like this and you clip. Alright? Let me show you how to do it. Let me take this one first. Like this. And you clip. Okay? So now you have to do one now.
So that we going to eat.
Alright, good job.
Anybody know why we mulch? Yeah? We mulch so that the plant will retain its water. So our majority of it is not evaporated. No, you use grass clippings to mulch, alright? So when you mulch,
What time I put
it around,
And you what time I
do not let it touch the stem of the plant. Alright, anybody know why we don't really want it to touch the stem?
Because the roots are spread out. Listen, they do that.
We're trying to them doing it wrong. We want to make sure that if this by chance have a disease, our pest, we don't want it to really attack everything much. You make it sick. Yeah, so you don't really want to take clipping, so this is how we would mulch. Alright?
The students that are here, they're already practicing smart agriculture at their Victoria Special Ed School. They have a farm garden there, and they're being supervised by officials from the Ministry of Agriculture from time to time and from the 4-H unit. The 4-H unit are mainly involved with them, and they're here today to see farming at a little wider scope than the school garden they have. They are learning how crops are being grown. They are learning the easier way to get the cucurbits running on trellises instead of the hard way going and cut sticks and job. Now, or these days, young people are getting into farming the smart way, not in the traditional way, in the smart way. So one of the smart way, one of our young farmers has here today is the trellising, where the cucumbers are running on. We have the ready-made trellising, and we have those that you tie with the banana twine.
The students normally have a garden at the school. So today's activity will help them a lot in the area, you know. What they don't know, like the mulching and stuff, they will take it back, what they learned here today, and bring it back at the school. So it's a very good experience today for them.
I'm very happy to impart knowledge to the younger ones. We had a special feeling this morning when they came here. And new schools was coming, but they had a special eds were coming. So when they came, I said, okay, Richie, that is it. You need to push, impart knowledge, help them, give them whatever you can give them, because I realize they are the future. They might have limitations, but I say they're special because they do things that I can't do. You understand? So I'm actually very, very happy to facilitate the students, especially those from special ed. Okay. I also like to say a special thanks to the Ministry of Agriculture for facilitating and also asking the kids to come out. Short notice as of last week, so I had to plan and prepare for it, get myself in gear, but trust me, the exercise was a really worthy one, and I'd like to say thanks again for the opportunity.